The Dragon Ball Z Perfect Cell saga was one of the most impactful and captivating stories that we've ever seen in the Dragon Ball franchise, having to witness the birth of the first ever Super Saiyan 2 transformation with young Gohan having to achieve it. But what if I told you that in an alternate timeline, Gohan wasn't the first Saiyan to achieve Super Saiyan 2, but instead it was Goku? We last left off with Perfect Cell murdering Gohan right before Goku, powerless to do anything to save his son's life, to which you will be able to find this amazing manga special located down in the description box below. And with the blood of his son now on his conscience, Goku pushes himself into achieving a power never before seen in the Dragon Ball franchise. As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for anime and Dragon Ball, then don't forget to go ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, and be sure to go ahead and slap a like down below and give this video a big thumbs up, alongside checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist, to where there you will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to take the time and go ahead and check that playlist out located down in the description box below, as we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan 2 Goku vs Super Perfect Cell manga chapter number 2 special, with Goku having to hold the body of his dead son while harnessing the inner powers within himself now having to manifest on the surface. Goku had finally tapped into his hidden potential in being the first person to ever fully transcend the powers of a Super Saiyan in achieving Super Saiyan 2. And following the events of Gohan having to die right before his father's eyes, as Goku sheds tears in staring a hole in Cell, Cell goes on to state, well now, this could get interesting. As every individual on the battlefield had halted their battle, Vegeta looks on in complete shock as he goes on to comment, what was that surge of energy I just felt? Kakarot! And Gohan, he's further acknowledging that Goku had now tapped into a power far beyond anyone's capabilities on the current battlefield right now, including Cell, as Vegeta also comes to the realization that Goku's son Gohan is now dead. But Cell, although presently surprised, doesn't seem to be concerned at all. As Cell goes on to comment to Goku, it seems like you are holding out on me, Goku. Frankly, I'm insulted. But if you think a mere power-up will be enough to defeat me, you are surely mistaken. As Vegeta feels the energy of Goku surging throughout his body, Vegeta goes on to comment, no, Cell is wrong. If Kakarot was holding back, I would have sensed it, but he's changed. Wait, could this be? Is this the true ascended form of a Super Saiyan? As quite frankly, Vegeta is the first person to fully understand that the power that Goku had now just achieved was not simply something that he was holding back, but more or less something that initially happened within the spur of the moment. And with Cell mistakenly taking this as a simple power-up, Vegeta knows that it's not, as only then Goku fully goes on to use instant transmission, as he quickly teleports himself away from Cell near Hercule, drops off his boy in teleporting back. And as Cell acknowledges this, he crosses his arms as he goes on to tell him, thanks for moving the trash, further going on to insulting his dead son again right before Goku's face. And as Goku is intensely staring down Cell, ready to punch a hole through his face, all of a sudden Goku feels the hand of his son Gohan on his shoulder, as Gohan's spirit goes on to tell Goku, Dad, why didn't you save me? You just stood there and watched. How could you? As the sheer echo of Gohan's voice travels throughout Goku's body, as Gohan further tells him, why didn't you save me? Why didn't you do anything? This was essentially your fault because you did nothing to protect me. Cell goes on to further tell Goku, what's wrong, Goku? Did I strike a nerve? And this isn't helping Goku's cause at all, because you can feel the raw emotion in having to witness your child die right before your very eyes. And Gohan's spirit does bring up a lingering question. Why? Why did Goku simply stand there and watch his son die? And this in and of itself is enough to trigger Goku, so much so to where he erupts in rage, unleashing a barrage of attacks up in the sky, that not only caused concern for Cell, but everyone throughout the landscape as well, including Vegeta, Piccolo, and the rest of the Z fighters. So Goku's rage in the fact that his son just died and he was powerless to do anything about it is causing him to send these attacks that are radiating all throughout the battlefield. And as we see individuals like Vegeta shield themselves from these attacks, these blasts in and of itself are specifically targeting the Cell Juniors. And Cell is the first person to catch on because while everyone else is too busy trying to shield themselves, Cell understood that these blasts weren't meant for him nor himself, but in fact directly aimed towards the Cell Juniors. As even then we notice how there is one remaining Cell Junior that had survived Goku's attacks. As he emerges from the dust, Goku goes on to further tell Cell, "No, Cell, I'll remove the trash." As he quickly teleports in front of the Cell Junior, Goku goes on ahead to fully decapitate the Cell Junior again right before everyone's eyes. As right then and there he had just taken what Cell had told him and flipped it around him and in fact killed one of his children right before Cell's eyes. But Cell initially doesn't really care because Cell doesn't have any empathy. He is pissed off and very angered, but in this case not as much as Goku. As I will say, the overall details to Goku slicing the Cell Junior's head off is quite amusing and quite fitting when looking at an eye for an eye type of scenario. Cell's pissed, Vegeta is very concerned. As Cell touches back down holding on to the senzu beans, we understand that now the true fight is about to begin. And as Vegeta looks on, he goes on to state this is absolutely absurd. After all the time we spent trying to kill these things, he wipes them all out in a single assault. Understanding the fact that Goku at this point is absolutely serious in his cause of defeating the Cell Juniors and Super Perfect Cell. As Cell at this point is infuriated, you can see the veins and the blood vessels in his eyes nearly pop. He goes on to tell Goku, "Not bad, Goku, but you'll have to do better than that." And then as soon as Cell opens his mouth in once again talking down to Goku, Goku took it upon himself before Cell can even give Goku any kind of reaction, punches Cell so hard in the stomach to where Cell is coughing up spit, blood, his body is rattled. Cell at this point is completely taken back because not only has Goku increased his speed, but also his power as well. One shot is all it took to have Cell literally under Goku's vice grip, but it doesn't end there. After the first shot, Goku follows up in quickly getting behind Cell and kicking him directly in the back of the neck. Talk about sheer intensity. Now Goku at this point, again, is absolutely serious. No jokes, no games, no time for power comparisons, no time for a good fight. Goku at this point is fighting for his son's honor and killing the monster that had taken his son away from him. And I will say the overall depiction of this looks absolutely amazing, as once Goku kicks Cell in the back of the neck, he quickly goes on ahead to grab the senzu beans away from Cell, as only then Cell having to be rattled and shaken by these two attacks, very similar to what we've seen in DBZ with Gohan. Cell goes on to comment, "He only landed 2 blows on me, then why am I so damaged? I couldn't even defend myself. Is he stronger than me? No, I refuse to believe it." As he comes to the ultimate realization that Goku at this point could have the upper hand on him, but even then as he's pissed off and angry, he goes on to smile, and further telling Goku, "Well done, Goku. But there is more to winning a fight than just strength and speed," reassuring Goku that in fact Cell does have something up his sleeve. And this only further goes on ahead to anger Goku, as Cell continues, "Impressive, Goku. But it was rather selfish of you to let your son get killed before revealing this power of yours." As this pushes Goku even more to the edge, he cries out, "You bastard!" As Goku charges on in, surprisingly enough, Goku throws the first hit, but misses. Following that, he attempts to throw a kick, but once again, misses. So what in the world is going on here? Is Goku's anger clouding his own fighting judgment as he further proceeds to miss these attacks? As Cell is able to register very well as to what Goku is doing, he goes on to further comment, "It's just as I thought. He may have the edge in strength and power, but he's completely lost control. He's left himself wide open, as even Vegeta had come to the ultimate revelation that yes, even though Goku's faster, Goku's stronger, and Goku quite possibly has the ability now to kill Cell easily, he's lost all control of this power and is acting on instincts alone. As Cell quickly paralyzes Goku in freezing him in place, he goes on to tell him, "I have you now, fool." Barrier. And as he holds Goku in this momentary barrier, he proceeds to go on ahead and pull a Frieza by lifting the nearby rocks surrounding the landscape in his attempts of pancaking Goku in between these two massive boulders. And as Cell forcibly crushes Goku under the pressure, with Vegeta having to look on, Perfect Cell goes on to comment, "All that power without a mind to use it. How incredibly disappointing. Now you will feel the full extent of my power and die." As Cell begins to quickly charge up for the Kamehameha, he goes right on ahead in firing this massive blast while Goku is trapped between the rocks. And as Perfect Cell goes on to claim, "I've done it," in his horror, he looks on as Goku emerges from the dust and debris completely unscathed as he proceeds to tell Cell, "If that's all the power you have, then you are as good as dead," as the manga chapter special comes to a close. Now I will say, despite all of Cell's efforts in attempting to put Goku down, what I really enjoyed about this manga special was seeing how Goku was clouded by rage. But I think the biggest guilt that Goku has in regretting in not stepping forward in doing anything to protect his son. And to a parent, to anyone out there who ends up having a child, that is your biggest regret. That would be the one thing that would eat your soul from the inside, is having the misfortune in watching your child die right before your very eyes, knowing the fact that you could have prevented it, but you in your own ability weren't able to do so. And I think that in and of itself was a very powerful message portrayed by the artist, in which you guys can go on ahead and follow him on his Instagram, as he will be keeping you guys up to date with the manga special, as well as his YouTube channel located down below. And also, there will be a manga chapter number 3 special, and in the foreseeable future, a manga chapter number 4 special. So this fight is far from over, and the one criticism I have of this manga chapter special was seeing the one Cell Jr. be able to survive Goku's attacks. And that begs the question, if all the other Cell Juniors were able to quickly die off via these attacks, what made this one Cell Jr. that much special to stand out among the rest in surviving that momentary attack? I think in and of itself, Goku, what he should have ended up doing was killing off at least 6 of the Cell Juniors, leaving one behind, and then willingly killing him off before Cell's eyes, rather than simply having him survive. But again, this was a phenomenal manga, and there is a lot more coming from this story. I really want to see what Cell is going to do in this particular scenario, knowing the fact that Goku isn't in his right state of mind, and the author and creator is taking ideas from you guys, the fans. So post your ideas in the comment section below as to what you guys want to see for the manga chapter number 3 special. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once more, if you guys enjoyed this manga special, then be sure to go on ahead and slap a big fat like down below, hit that subscribe button, guys, and turn on all notifications for all the best and latest Dragon Ball fan mangas. Also, give this video a huge thumbs up and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter and of course my secondary and third channels, in which you guys can find those links located down below. Again, check out the creator himself. His Instagram and channel will be located down below. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, once more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, guys. Peace!
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!